Hey, wonderfuls. There are so many telltales in Meagan Good's and Cory Hardrict's number one movie in the world. Oh my goodness, the telltale in this movie. You know that scene when Ava was telling her girl that she was so afraid. I mean, it was this scene they were in the car driving. Ava was crying and telling her how she was so afraid that no one would ever want her. Oh my goodness. No one. That's ludicrous right there. That no one would ever want her. And of course, where did she get it from? Her lying arse husband, Dallas. Yeah, that's right. And wonderfuls, we've seen this ish before. Yes, we have. You know what I'm talking about. We've seen this ish before with one of our very own beloved queens. Yes, we have. When a gaslighter told her about no one ever wanting her with her beautiful kids. I mean, and we're still shaking our heads at the gaslighting, at the ridiculous, at the lies. So we are here, wonderfuls, to tell the truth and straighten the crowns on all of our beautiful queens out here. Yes, we are. That are being lied to, that are being played with in a psychological, mind-boggling tomfoolery. And I am so happy Tyler Perry did this movie, Divorce in the Black. It shines a bright light on what our beautiful queens have been suffering through. And for them to see these trifling arse, fearful, scammers, wonderfuls, let's just call it what it is. They are scammers. To see them for who they are. And what else they are? They are fearful. Yeah, that's right. They're trying to take that fear. Dallas took the fear that he had and tried to put it on Ava. But baby, for someone to give themselves to you like that, hey, that's not fear. That's courage in the highest. But see, Dallas had the fear. The fear that yes, one day he would be seen for who he really was. Okay? Because when the queens, wonderfuls, straighten their crowns, and we help them to do that, wonderfuls, when the queens straighten their crowns, they see these deceitful scammers for who they are, and that the man was the one in the fear. The man was the one. The scammer was the one. The fear of that very thing. He was afraid of the queen finding out about him. And it's like what they call in psychology a self-defeating prophecy. You know, Dallas was living a self-defeating prophecy because he knew himself what he was, and he projected that onto Ava because he thought she was going to find out. And wonderfuls, all the nonsense, all the scamming cannot keep our queens in a place they don't belong. That's right. That's right, wonderfuls. It is psychological gaslighting at its highest level. And that's when you really have to go deep, wonderfuls. You gotta go deep with your queens and tell them to snap the heck out of it. Come on, queen, snap out of it. Let's straighten your crown. Girl, you've always been the queen. Talk to your queens. Yes, that's all they need to hear. Because when that gaslighter is in their ear, and it gets to such a point where they have lost all sense of who they are to some extent, then you do have to do a sort of snap out of it, queen. Let me remind you of who you are. You know, that was something similar to what Ava's girl did when she gave her that list, showing her all the things that Dallas had done to her. And so Queen Ava saw that. And she said, wait a minute. I let this. So see, it was coming back to her who she was. It was coming back to her because when she saw on that list what he had done to her and what she had allowed, she like, oh, wait a minute. What the heck happened to me? And right then and there, with the help of another queen, she got up out of that, honey, and she was ready to go. Yes, she was. So wonderfuls. It is so wonderful for you to be in the queen's life that you are. And each of you have a queen, if not several of them, because you've been a queen yourself. Yeah. Talk to your queens, wonderfuls. Talk to your queens.